What's going on, guys? My name is Drew and welcome back to episode 4 of this PES 2021 Master League save here at the home of the current champions Liverpool FC. I've done a bit of scouting, searching for players. I'm not quite sure how on PES the fitness and injuries really affect the game. So I thought maybe it might be worth, as we've got 97.6 million to spend, that maybe we should scout some players. So I've sent some scouts out, just playing around with the settings, really. It's not something obviously I've ever done before. This is my first playthrough, so obviously guidance in the comments would be much appreciated. This was the one that was already set, I believe, to bolster weak spots. Yeah, because there's no region specified, no special focus or anything like that. So I think that was just a generic one that was set up at the start of the game. I'm looking for a forward. I'm scouting South America. I'm looking for the next Bobby Firmino, essentially. So we'll see what comes back from that one. And I'm also trying to bolster the weak spots across Europe and looking for players that are still developing as well. And obviously ignoring the transfer budget, as we've got such a large transfer budget to play with. I've also reached into my Football Manager database knowledge to try and find some players from my games on there. Obviously, if you haven't seen any of my FM stuff, go check it out on the DrewTube channel. But I'm using that to scout some players. So at Benfica, on the save that I've been playing, I've got this guy Osimhen, Nigerian striker who currently plays for Lille, only 22. Looks like he's a decent player. Speed 91, acceleration 86. I love a bit of speed when it comes to my strikers. Finishing's currently 79, so we'll probably have to work on that. But yeah, decent player. It says on his player skills he's got acrobatic finishing, not fishing. Definitely not fishing. Definitely finishing. So that would be interesting to see. I mean, I don't know how you do acrobatic finishing on PES, so we'll learn that as we're going along. Penalty specialist as well, which is quite useful. Obviously not had to take a penalty yet, so see how we get on with those as well. But yeah, it looks like a decent player. Like I say, I had him on FM, so I'm basing it on FM. To be fair, I found the database on PES not that big when it comes to searching for players. So I've also done, I'll show you how I've done it. I've also done an advanced search. Again, just playing around with the settings, not quite sure what I'm doing, to be fair, but I'm trying to find those sort of wonder kids on here like I would do on Football Manager as well. So I'm looking for an age between sort of 15 to 20. I'm looking for quite a high overall rating as well, I guess. And I've also specialised on team roles as being a youth prospect and a rising star. I couldn't see anything else in here unless I've completely missed it that might help to find those wonder kids, unless there's a setting further down that says potential wonder kid. No. So yeah, I've ticked those, and that's also helped me to add some players to this list as well. So these guys came out in the list. I mean, this guy's 24, so obviously I played around with the age sort of search as well. This guy's 24, obviously decent-ish, so we'll see. Montiel's a player that I've had on Football Manager, so I know he's pretty decent on there. Again, decent speed, jump, balance, stamina, etc. Probably have to develop some of those defensive skills as well, I suspect. But he can play on the right. 23 years of age, Argentinian, so we can have a look at him. Bodu is a player on Football Manager that's also really decent, so we might have a look at him. Kovalenko at Shakhtar, he's 24, but yeah, decent attacking midfielder. Not sure that's a position we need at the moment, but I'm just wondering if the fitness and injuries do really affect this game. We are going to need some strength in depth, so I might start looking at some youth players to bring in just to strengthen the team as well. We also don't know how many seasons we're going to do at Liverpool either, so I'm kind of building for the future a bit as well. Obviously this guy, Yari, I think is his first name, so we might call him that because I can't pronounce his surname. Anderlecht player, young Belgian player. I think he came on recently against England in the Nations League. So he's dubbed to be a really top player in terms of Football Manager. So I'm hoping he's going to be that on here. His stats look really good. Dribbling, ball control, tight possession, low passing. Yeah, looks like a really good player. So we'll have a look at him as well. But again, not a position we need, but obviously for strength and depth, we might look to bring him in. So yeah, 12 million for him. This guy is a 21-year-old goal poacher from Nice. He looks like he might be all right. Again, speed, acceleration, all the things that I look for. Kicking power is good. Where's finishing? Finishing 74. So again, how does that compare to him who's already a finisher? He's 79. So he's already on 74 and he's 21. So yeah, potential to develop. This guy's a bit of a legend on Football Manager 2020, if anyone's played it. 16.2 million for Almada, so we might look again at him. This guy I had on FM as well, Turkish striker at Schalke, only 20. Again, he's finishing 76 already, so he might be an option. In fact, he's only worth 4.8 million at the moment, so could we potentially go in for him? Sports director's comments. He's not convinced his role at our club will be the right one. If we really need him, you should handle the negotiations with care. Well, essentially he's going to be a backup to Bobby, so he's not going to be first team. I'm not quite sure. This is my first bit of transfer negotiations, to be fair, so do I just up the transfer fee and see how we get on with that? So yeah, so there's a few players on there that we'll obviously look at. It's good to have a short list to come back to if we need to. We've also had a bid in for one of our players, Shaqiri, I believe. Yeah, 7.4 million from Burnley. The market value is 14.4 million, interestingly, but I don't think, if I renegotiate, he's worth 14 million. I can't go up to 14 million though. I can only go to 11.6. So that seems a bit bizarre. Why wouldn't you be able to negotiate higher than their transfer fee? You wouldn't necessarily take less, would you? Unless I'm completely missing something, maybe. I'm happy to sell him, but I want a decent amount of money for him if possible. So let's try 10.1 million maybe, which is another 2.6 on top of what they offered. But yeah, he's worth 14.4 million, so I don't know how they work in terms of the transfer fees, whether if you hard negotiate whether you get that sort of fee. You can't obviously put in what fee you would like. You've only got those sort of selections that you can do, so be interested to see how we get on. Cool. Right, let's get in to our first game of the season then, which is against Manchester City. Obviously, we just beat them in the Community Shield, the season opener, 2-0. So let's see if we can beat them in the league. So here's the league opener, chapter 1 they call it. Maradona sitting in front of the press. Your first year as manager of the club is about to kick off. Do you think you'll be including newcomer Harrington on your team sheet? No. He is one of the players that the reserves director suggested to me as a potential prospect. So no, we won't be playing him. Oh, and that's the end of the... Is that the end of the press conference? Wow, they are quick. Oh, team talk. Not seen this cutscene before. Tough side Manchester City. No reason to fear them. The supporters will be giving it their all today. It's our first time appearing before the home crowd this season, so whatever you do, make the match worthy of the fans. And remember, make them play at our pace. Yeah, that seems like sensible words from Maradona, geeing up the boys there. So let's have a look at the teams. Let's check the fitness. I assume the fitness is all fine. Yeah, so we're going to go with the standard Liverpool team. Obviously, Alisson in goal, Gomez, Van Dijk as centre backs, Trent on the right, Robbo on the left, Hendo, Fabinho, and Gini, Salah, Firmino, and Mane up front. For Manchester City, then. Are they playing any of their new players? Yes, they are. Yeah, so they got Rico in goal, who they've just signed. They're playing Ake and they're playing Maddison, and that's the only new players, isn't it? Yeah. And they've got Ruben Diaz on the bench. Interestingly, he doesn't start. And anyone else? No, can't see anyone else. Right, okay, let's get into this first game then. Right guys, first game of the Premier League season. Liverpool v Manchester City. Let's get into this. Liverpool to kick off then. Oh, Man City are in here. They've got behind our defence. Good clearance. I think that was by Robertson. So far we can't clear the ball as Man City attack again. Can't let Aguero have space on the edge of the area, but Liverpool breaking here. Salah's burning away from Foden, I think that is. Oh, what a terrible pass. Bobby, still Bobby. Oh, what a save. What a save from Rico. Thought about passing it to Mane, but decided to go it alone. Gets away with one a bit there against Laporte. Aguero. Good save from Alisson. Gomez against... That almost went in. Gomez against Jesus, who got the cross in, and it kind of pinballed in the area and just drifted wide. Corner to Man City. Don't play around with it there. So that's 0-0 at half time. Not much in terms of shots. 4 on target for Manchester City. 2 on target for us. Possession wise it's quite equal, so let's get into the second half. Robbo, Mane, Firmino. Oh, I don't know why I took a shot from there, that was so far out. Wayward pass from Laporte. Firmino, good save from Rico. Mane, Firmino, Salah. Oh! That didn't look too far away. Take Genie off and put on Thiago. That didn't look too far away. This angle will give us a better picture. Oh, it just bent in towards the end, but not enough to go inside the post. So Thiago coming on for Genie is Liverpool's first change, and Sterling has come on for Gabriel Jesus for Man City. Trent, Salah, Bobby, he's in, Bobby, get in! What a goal that is. 71 minutes gone. Bobby Firmino, this is why we need to be careful about injuries and fitness, because if we lose him, we lose those sort of goals. Great goal from Bobby Firmino. Let's have a look at this again. Salah's ball forward. No, it was just Bobby's skill to kind of take a touch and then finish it past Rico. Cancelo is coming on for Mendy. It's got to be the final change for them, isn't it? Yeah. Need to just hold on now. See if we can get our first win of the season. Fabinho, Salah, Trent. Good play. Really good play. Just passing it around. Thiago's in. Oh, it's blocked. Blocked again by the Manchester City defence. But what a build-up play that was. Salah, Trent. What a ball. Firmino to Robertson. Robertson. Great play. This should be a goal. That is a hell of a Liverpool goal. 2-0. And it's Bobby again. The standard celebration from the Brazilian. And that's 2-0. And that's 2-0 Liverpool as well. Great play. Look at this from Mane. Behind Cancelo. Great cross. Ake and Laporte just watching the ball, not really marking Firmino at all. It's a great finish from Bobby Firmino. And Rico concedes his second goal of the season. Trent. What a strike that was from Thiago. Really good game of football from Liverpool. They win 2-0 against their big rivals actually for the title, Manchester City. A great 2-0 win thanks to Bobby Firmino on 71 minutes and 87 minutes. It looked like it was going to be a stalemate draw, but those two goals give Liverpool the 3 points today. Oh, we've got a meeting with Maradona. That opening match, oh, I didn't see what that said then. That's the goal. We need to keep going. Chairman seems happy with Maradona there. Maradona just sipping on his coffee. Right, Schalke have come back for Tuco. The negotiations have broken down. Our offer was rejected due to the player having too an important role at this club. Okay. Okay. So does that mean we can't go back into him straight away? I assume. Does it? What if I want to go back into him and offer more? Doesn't give me the option there. No, I can't. So they just straight out reject and that's it. Looks like we've got another offer. Is that for Shaqiri? So they're now offering 8.5 million. I mean, his value still, yeah, 14.4 million. Can we renegotiate again? Maybe try that. Don't feel like I'm getting decent bids in from my players. Right, let's get in to the next game if we can. Europe's best player announced. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be Messi. Messi wins Europe's best player. Leicester have come in for Genie, 23 million. I'm going to reject that. I'm not selling Genie Wijnaldum. Shaqiri. What have they come in for? 8.6 million. He's not going to play. Let's just accept it. That gives us 106 million in the transfer budget to play with. So that's decent. Right, next game of the season. Second game of the season. And it's against Leicester City. I think, let's have a look at the fitness of the players. Yeah, fitness is fine. Genie's not happy for some reason. I assume that's because we've rejected his bid. What does that all mean? When they were happy just now, we got our first win of the season. Why are they all like that? And not green and happy? Not sure. Let's start with... I might start with Thiago for this game, as Genie doesn't seem to be happy. I assume it's because we've rejected a move and he wanted to go. I don't know. Put Minamino on the bench as well. So same Liverpool lineup, apart from obviously Thiago coming in. Leicester, interestingly, have got Raphael up front, who I've never heard of. Raphael Sobis. They brought him in, did they? Interesting. They've obviously got Castagna, the new boy, on the pitch as well. But otherwise, it's pretty much the normal Leicester team by the looks of it. Although it looks like they've brought in Lukaku. I think he played for Lazio. Is it Jordan Lukaku? So it looks like they've brought him in as well. Interestingly, there's no Vardy. Not even on the pitch. So I don't know if they've sold him. We'll have a look at that later. But let's get into this second game. Right, guys. Second game of the season then. This time against Leicester City away at the King Power Stadium. Weird to see players shaking hands, obviously, in the current climate. Also weird to see fans in the stadium as well. Let's see if we can get our second win of the season. I don't remember Sobis being very quick, so I think we're gonna be okay for pace against him. I think. Well in from Van Dijk. I thought we were in trouble there.
He was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more.
Great ball out from Firmino to Salah. Salah again. Henderson back to
and here's Mane.
Fabinho to Mane to Robertson. Back to Mane. Mane's in. Probably should have squared it, but I went for goal. Thiago to Mane. To Trent. Tried to curl it into the bottom corner. Good save from Schmeichel. Can't do anything with it at the moment though. as Fabinho easily wins the header there. Salah wins the ball off of Lukaku.
Tielemans. Leicester are playing with a pleasing width here, especially that front line. Is it working for you? It's not movement for the sake of it.
It's interesting though, without Vardy in the team, there's not really any pace up front for Leicester, so and they can't really play through us at the moment. Leicester building up attack here. This is Tielemans. Robertson is struggling to get back. Sobis goes in against Genie by the looks of it.
And it's been taken short.
Corner to Leicester. Let's not let them have the ability to strike from there, because we're a bit open there. Fabinho did well to clear it. And that's 0-0. Half time. Pretty similar to the Manchester City game in a way. Not able to take our chances. Lots of blocks in from both teams. Leicester haven't had a shot on target. We've had 2 on target. Possession wise, not much in it. Leicester have made a change by the sounds of it. Oh, Sobis has come off actually. He did nothing in that first half, to be fair, so Perez has come on. I wonder if that's a change in formation. No, not by the looks of it. Perez has gone up front on his own. Mane's in. Oh, Mane. Oh, Mane's in. Oh, what a goal from Mane. 1-0 Liverpool on, again, almost 70 minutes. Very similar to the Manchester City game when Firmino scored. Maradona was happy. That's 1-0 Liverpool. Really good play from Mane. Just checks inside, completely takes Sionku out of the game. There we go. And manages to finish in the bottom corner. Really good play. 1-0 Liverpool. Oh, Firmino's in for 3 and 2. Just wide. Minamino's coming on for Salah. First change. What a pass that was. Somehow he's got away with this. Oh, Thiago was just running through the Leicester defence. He's still got it, Thiago. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, Gomez has given the ball away. Perez. Don't know. Fabinho. Cleared again by Liverpool. We got away with that one. Quite a weak shot. I don't know if that was Harvey Barnes that got through then. Narrow 1-0 win for Liverpool, but that's still 2 wins in 2. Good way to start the league. Not a single shot on target for Leicester. Comfortable for Liverpool in the end with that 1-0 win. Other results today. So Man City bounced back from that defeat to us with a 1-0 win over Wolverhampton. Leeds unfortunately lose 2-0 to Crystal Palace. West Ham get thrashed by Sheffield United 3-0. And Burnley beat Aston Villa 4-2. So here's the table then after 2 games. Liverpool, Arsenal and Southampton. 2 wins out of 2. Interesting to see Southampton at the top there. 2 wins out of 2 for them. 6 goals scored for Southampton and only 1 conceded. We've not conceded any so far. 3 goals scored. So that's a really good return for us so far. But yeah, and at the bottom of the table, Tottenham Hotspurs lost both their opening games of the season, interestingly, with West Brom and then Villa in at third bottom. So yeah, tough start to the season by the looks of it for Spurs, but we're doing well. 2 wins out of 2. Right, guys, that completes episode 4 of this PES 2021 save here at Liverpool. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next game, which will be the Champions League opener against Basel by the looks of it. And then we've got an interesting tie back in the Premier League against Leeds United. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.